Hi friends, welcome once again to this space. We have the visit of a new guest, and is someone that will be making his debut in Japan very soon. We have Ricky Knight Jr., RKJ, the killer. Welcome Ricky, nice to have you here.
No, thank you for letting me be here. It's been a while in the making, so I'm glad I'm here.
Awesome. You had a very busy week. You participated in the RevPro anniversary weekend. First, on Global Wars, you interrupted the new Hall of Famer Yushin Thunder Liger, Japanese legend. You were attacked by him, you were attacked by Shaswamos. So how was sharing this moment with such a legend?
Yeah, for real, he's like a real legend. So many years ago, my dad actually wrestled him, and I was there to watch. Mm-hmm. So it was like a surreal moment to be able to come many years down the line. And I thought the opportunity was gone. Obviously, he's not wrestling no more. So I thought it'd never happen. It's a dream I've always wanted. So to do something with him in like any capacity, yes, but something especially physical, it's amazing. And the guy's a legend in and out the ring. I just wish he'd wrestle so I could actually wrestle him.
That would be really cool. And then second night of anniversary, you fought Shaswamos, title of his career. It was a very, very hard fought, but in the end you unfortunately lost the title. Shaswamos is once again undisputed champion of RevPro. Also, like yourself, he's a 2 times undisputed British heavyweight champion. So what are your feelings and thoughts after that match?
Yeah, like obviously in real life it's something I look back on and I'm proud of. It was very loud. We engaged well, like with each other. I think we connected very well with like the audience and the viewers. So it's something I'll be proud of. Definitely looking back. He's now a 2-time champion. He's another guy that is a British wrestling legend. But yeah, I'm feeling sore now. It's very, very hard hitting, especially the lariat. But they're the shows and the moments and the matches that you want to, as a wrestler, you want to be in and be involved in. Especially the show. The whole weekend's been fantastic. So just to be involved in all the weekend it means a lot to me, So
that's great. Now going to Progress, which is other place where you haven't been a lot in recent times, but last year you had a match against another living Japanese legend, who is Kenta. You fought for the Defy World Championship around this time last year, actually. Yeah. So how was fighting current GHC heavyweight champion of pro wrestling now?
Yeah, again, very hard hitting. I think everyone knows that with Kenta, you know what you're going to get. You know you're going to be bruised the next day. You know you're going to be winded. You know you're going to struggle to eat. But the guy, yet again, is a legend. And there's a possibility that match could happen again this month. Yes. If he wins his block, I win my block, then maybe that match would have went from the Electric Ballroom to Cork and Hall, and we'll be able to wrestle again. And hopefully this time, I'll win rather than him. But the guy's a legend, very hard hitting. I want to run it back as soon as we can. So hopefully this month.
Oh, that will be something, from the Electric Ballroom to Cork and Hall.
Yeah, it'll be officially worldwide.
Minutes ago, you had another hard-hitting bout with Caro, who is also someone that has experience for many years, not only in Europe, but also in places like Japan. So what are your thoughts after the match?
Yeah, I briefly got asked about this in an interview this week. But on like a real life, Tom is someone I looked up to for a long time. He used to come down and train with me. He taught me quite a lot. Him, Costa, Malik used to come down and train with us. I wrestled him about 12, maybe 13 years ago, so I was about 12 or 13. And at the time it was Tom Dawkins. And I was like, I always wanted to get to that level. I always wanted to be as good as he was. And he's always really nice to me, always made effort and time to like show me stuff, like give me lifts when he was down, just talk to me and give me like good solid advice. But obviously never wrestled him as Caro, so I've never wrestled him for what he's been established as, and he's one of the best in Britain. And a little while ago, I think most people will know that he had a very, very horrendous accident. Yes. That was actually here in the Electric Ballroom that left him, potentially never wrestling again. So for him to come back and be able to have that moment of being able to wrestle him as a man when, yeah, again, it didn't look like it was ever going to be possible. It was good. Yeah, again, it's hard hitting, so I think I'm just getting myself in bad situations. It's always a hard hitting match. Yeah. Always bruised. But But the crowd here are, it's called electric ballroom for a reason, because they're electric, they're loud, and it just makes you feel like a superhero. You feel invincible. And for that 20 minutes, I don't know how to describe it. Wish I could pick you up and put you in there with me so you knew. But I just don't know how to describe that feeling you get when you're in there and people are chanting your name, people want to see you, you know? And to produce that with someone like Caro is fantastic.
That's awesome. Now, this month, you will make your debut in Japan. You will compete in one of the most prestigious tournaments in professional wrestling, which is the Pro Wrestling Noah N1 Victory. You will be on the B block, and you will be competing with many people that have been in Europe, but that have been GHC heavyweight champions. So you mean they reach the top of the arc. So first, what does competing in the tournament means to you?
Yeah, a lot. For years, probably since I even started wrestling, Japan's always been my dream, always. And to go over there, and I'm now going to live out my dream of wrestling in Japan, of wrestling in Cork and Hall, for one of the best companies in the world, against some of the best wrestlers in the world as well, is, I don't know, I could just keep talking, but I can never actually put a word on it. It makes me, this is amazing, it makes me so real. I can't believe it's actually going to happen, you know?
That's great. And now about the lineup in B block, there are many big names, you know. We have Keno, we have Naomichi Marufuji, we have Osawa, who was in Progress in the past, Taisho Osawa, but he's also a very big name now in Japan, very popular too. We have upcoming young talent like Galeno, Harutoki, and some veterans, or kind of veterans like Jack Morris, who is also from Scotland, and Daiki Naba. I think I got everyone. Oh, well, yourself. So
yeah, and me.
What are your thoughts about the lineup? You know, the people that we will compete.
Like I said, it is really some of the best wrestlers in the world. I think the only one off the top of my head, the only one I've had any interaction with as in wrestling is Keno. We wrestled in Manchester on the Noah tour over here in the UK. We're in a tag team match. It's the only person I've briefly wrestled, and I won the tag team match. And then yeah, that's the only one I think I generally have wrestled. I may have forgotten I have wrestled them before. So to go over there and have so many first time matches is exciting, because you get to wrestle new people, and wrestle new people only makes you better as well. So yeah, to go over there and have so many different kind of matches with great wrestlers, some that are legends, some have been there, and been, you know, the heavyweight champion over there, wrestled all over the world. It's exciting. It gives me a new challenge.
Okay, what message would you give to the fans of the art that might not be familiar with your work?
Tune in, watch, have a look at what we're doing. Not just me, but you know, even all the shows we're on here at Electric Ballroom today for Progress, the talent on here is stacked. And yeah, again, any of these guys or girls could wrestle anywhere in the world. Anyone on this show could wrestle anywhere in the world, they're that good. So tune in, watch, same as RevPro. On that whole weekend, everyone that's a part of that weekend, they're fantastic. Yeah, again, some of the best wrestlers in the world. You see some of them on Forbidden Door, you know, this yesterday. So tune in, you might find a new favourite wrestler. It might not be me, it might be someone else. But tune in, watch, and just support, you know, what we're doing. And you love coming, so I think you can back me up when I say they are good shows.
Yes. Yeah, I've been the whole week and been in the past with Progress, RevPro, and many other promotions in the British scene. So I really encourage everyone to try to see more what's happening around the world.
The question for you though, what's been your favourite matches from this weekend?
Favorite matches?
You got to tell them to tune in and watch some matches. Who are you going to say?
Okay.
Who are you going to say?
Oh, he's a killer for everything. Okay, now returning to Noah, like you mentioned, you face Keno in a tag team match in Manchester, but you also face Kaito Kiyomiya here at the Electric Ballroom. You challenge for the GHC Heavyweight Championship. He's on the block A this time, so he will need to win, but he's the current winner of the N1, so there's a lot of pressure on Kaito's shoulder for this year. But what were your thoughts of that match, and what are your impressions of him as a competitor?
Very good, very good. I haven't been in the ring with as many people as him that are that good. He's obviously been the top guy there for so long for a reason. And yeah, again, it'd be one of those moments if he does win his block, I'll win my block. It's went from the Electric Ballroom to Corcoran Hall. So it could be a worldwide match. There's many possibilities. But he's so good, very good. I'm sure everyone knows who he is and familiar with his work.
Okay, thank you for your time, Ricky. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Wishing all the best on the N1. And you know, this is not publicity, but you have to check the N1 on Wrestle Universe.
For sure. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, that was all for today, friends. See you next time.